Shunyavadi Paschatya Shatani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 17. We have begun chapter 17, the history of Kalya. You heard how Kalya knew that Garuda could not come on into Yamuna, and so that's how Kalya was there.
Hare Krishna, Shilpa-ji, can you be a little louder? You are at the softer side, yeah.
1 minute, huh? Is that better now?
Yeah,
Is that a little better?
A little better, a little, but still.
Okay, so let me see, maybe microphone. Is that good or not?
No, it's become soft again.
Yeah, it's a little soft.
This is good or not?
No.
And this one? This one is good?
It's better,
but still soft, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I don't know what happened now. Now, can you hear? Are you able
now
to
it's
hear?
so.
Yeah, it's
Now
it's much better than before. Yeah.
Okay.
And who's reading Neha today? Sanskrit.
I mean, because nobody's there, Rashmi auntie wants to read. Otherwise, you can read, Snehaji. If Rashmi auntie wants to read, then I think who read last time? I don't remember.
I think, was it Ratna or what? I'm not sure also.
You did not read, right?
I read, means I think it's a while back.
Did you read the last time? If you read the last time, I can read. But if you did not read the last time, then you read it, please. It's
I
okay.
think Bhakta Priya read last time, I think.
So then,
Yeah.
Snehaji, you can read. You can read, yeah. No problem. Yeah.
And you know, I looked up that Kalya and Garuda, they are brothers. It's because they are both sons of Kashyap Muni. The father is Kashyap Muni, and the mothers are different. The mother of Kalya is Kadru,
Kadru, okay.
and Garuda's mother is Vinata. But the father is the same. That's how they are brothers. Garuda and Kalya.
Is it that story, Shilpa-ji, if I'm not mistaken, that how they had made her mother as a servant, and like she wanted the nectar. She said, "Go and get the nectar." She was the mother of snakes. One of them was the mother of snakes, and Kashyap Muni's two wives. Is it that one? Because then I think we have read this story, or maybe we'll read it later. I'm not sure, but the story is there. If I find, I'll share it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you shared it. So that's something that I came across yesterday. Okay, let's read. Yashoda Rohini Nando.
Yashoda Rohini Nando.
Gopyo Gopasya Kaurava.
Gopyo Gopascha Kaurava.
Krishnam Sametya Labdeha.
Krishnam Sammetya Labdeha.
Asan Shuksha Naga Api.
Asan Sushka Nagapi.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Having regained their vital functions, Yashoda, Rohini, Nanda, and all the other cowherd women and men went up to Krishna, O descendant of Kuru. Even the dried up trees came back to life. Even the dried up trees are coming back to life. are we? Yeah, we're on 17. So now Krishna is out of the water. They're all happy. They got up, right? All those who are unconscious, they got up. But now even the trees, they've also become green. Ramascha achyutam alingya
Ramascha achyutam alingya
sasyanubhavavet
ja asa shanubhavavit
premna tam ankam aropya
premna tam ankam aropya
पुनः पुनरअदैक्षत
punar udekshata
गावो वृषा वत्सतर्यो
gavo vrisha vatsattaryo
लेभिरे परमां मुदम्.
lebire paramam mudam.
Lord Balaram embraced his infallible brother and laughed. Knowing well the extent of Krishna's potency, out of great feelings of love, Balaram lifted Krishna up on his lap and repeatedly looked at him. The cows, bulls, and young female calves also achieved the highest pleasure. So everyone was unconscious, getting so much anxiety, but Balaram, in fact, was telling them, don't worry, nothing's going to happen to Krishna. So now that Krishna is out, and Balaram is so happy, he's laughing and he's lifting him up, putting him on his lap. And even the cows, the bulls, the calves, they're looking at Krishna and feeling so happy. Nandam Viprasam Samagatya
Nandam vipra samagatya
Gauravasa Kalatrakam
gurava sakalatraka
Uchchuste Kalya Grasto
uchchuste kaliya grasto
Tishtya Muktastav Atmaja.
dishtya muktastav atmaja.
All the respectable Brahmanas, together with their wives, came forward to greet Nanda Maharaj. They said to him, your son was in the grips of Kaliya, but by the grace of Providence, he is now free. So the Brahmanas are also coming and telling Nanda Maharaj that somehow, by the will of Providence, now he is free. He was in such great danger. Dehi Danam Dvijatinam
Dehi danam dvijatinam
Krishna Nirmukti Hetave
Krishna nirmukti hetave
Nanda Prita Manarajan
Nanda prita manarajan
Ga Suvarnam Tad Adishat.
ga suvarnam tadat tad adishat.
The Brahmanas then advised Nanda Maharaj to assure that your son Krishna will always be free from danger. You should give charity to the Brahmanas. With a satisfied mind, O king, Nanda Maharaj then very gladly gave them gifts of cows and gold. So Brahmanas said to Nanda Maharaj, we'll bless your child, we'll pray for your child. Krishna is happy when you take care of the Brahmanas. I mean, God is happy. So you give charity to the Brahmanas and your son will always be protected. So then Nanda Maharaj, very happily, his son is out of danger now. He was scared that his son is going to die. So he's so happy. So he's giving charity to the Brahmanas. What happens now, maybe what people throw party or something. But we see earlier, they give charity to the Brahmanas. Yeah? Yashoda api Mahabhaga.
Yashodapi Mahabhaga
Nashtalabda Prajasati
Nashtalabda Prajasati
Parishvajayankam Aropya
Parishwajan Tam Aropya
Mum Mumocha Ashu Kalam Muhu.
Mumocha Ashu Kalamu.
The greatly fortunate mother Yashoda, having lost her son and then regained him, placed him on her lap. That chaste lady cried constant torrents of tears as she repeatedly embraced him. She thought he's gonna die. She thought she's never gonna see him again. She thought she's lost him forever. And now he's come back. So she is embracing him and crying and crying. It's a great emotional moment, right? You feel your loved one, you're gonna lose your loved one, but then but then they're there with you, they're out of danger, the relief, the emotions, the love that you will feel. Tam ratrim tatra Rajendra,
Tam Ratrim Tatra Rajendra
Shudradvyam Shramakarshita,
Shutratvyam Ashtut Shut Shutratvyam Shramakashitaha
Ushur Rayokso Gava,
Ushurvya Yokashogava
Kalindya Upakulata.
Kalindya Upakulataha.
O best of kings, Parikshit, because the residents of Vrindavan were feeling very weak from hunger, thirst, and fatigue, they and the cows spent the night where they were, lying down near the bank of the Kalindi. Srila Jiva Goswami points out that although the people were weak from hunger and thirst, they did not drink the milk from the cows present there because they feared it had been contaminated by the serpent's poison. The residents of Vrindavan were so overjoyed to get back their beloved Krishna that they did not want to go back to their houses. They wanted to stay with Krishna on the bank of the Yamuna so that they could continuously see him. Thus, they decided to take rest near the river bank. So, although the Brajvasis are hungry, thirsty, tired, such a great emotional upheaval. I mean, it was so much anxiety for them. They saw Krishna with Kalia inside Kalia's coils and they thought he's going to die. Now he's out. Now they're relieved. Although they're hungry and thirsty, they're not drinking the milk from the cows because it could be poison. The cows also drank the Yamuna water. And they're so happy to be with Krishna that they don't want to go back home. They still want to be with him. So they just spend the night on the banks of the Yamuna, slept there in the night. Tada Shuchi Vanodbhuto,
Tada Shuchi Vanodbhuto
Davagni Sarvato Vrajam,
Davagni Sarvato Vrajam
Suptam Nishitha Avritya,
Suptam Nishitha Avritya
Pradagdhum Upachakrame.
Pradakdum Upachakrame.
During the night, while all the people of Vrindavan were asleep, a great fire blazed up within the dry summer forest. The fire surrounded the inhabitants of Braj on all sides and began to scorch them. Srila Sanatan Goswami and Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur have commented that perhaps a loyal friend of Kalia had assumed the form of a forest fire to avenge his friend, or Perhaps the forest fire was manifest by a demon who was a follower of Kamsa's. So the Acharyas, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Srila Sanatan Goswami are saying this forest fire was maybe a demon who was either sent by Kamsa or he was Kalia's friend and who was upset that Kalia has to go, that Krishna defeated Kalia, and he wanted to avenge his defeat. So the forest fire, the acharyas are saying, was a demon. Tata uttaya sambranta
Tata uttaya sambranta
dayamana vrajokasa
dayamana vrajo kasaha
Krishnam yayuste sharanam
Krishnam yayuste sharanam
Maya manujam ishwaram.
Maya manujam ishwaram.
Then the residents of Vrindavan woke up, extremely disturbed by the great fire, threatening to burn them. Thus they took shelter of Krishna, the Supreme Lord, who, by his spiritual potency, appeared like an ordinary human being. The Shruti or Vedic mantra state, Swarupa Bhutaya Nitya Shaktya Ma Yakhyaya Mayakhyaya. The Lord's eternal potency named Maya is innate in his original form. Thus, within the eternal spiritual body of the Supreme Lord, there is infinite potency which effortlessly manipulates all existence according to the omniscient desire of the Absolute Truth. The residents of Vrindavan took shelter of Krishna, thinking, this blessed boy will certainly be empowered by God to save us. They remembered the words of the sage Garga Muni spoken at the birth ceremony of Lord Krishna. Anena sarva durgani yuyam anjastarishyatha. By his power, you will easily be able to cross over all obstacles. Bhagavatam 10.8.16. Therefore, the residents of Vrindavan, who had full faith in Krishna, took shelter of the Lord in hopes of being saved from the impending disaster threatened by the forest fire. So the Brajvasis, it's by default. It's their natural tendency. Whenever they are in trouble, they naturally look for Krishna. Like a baby is going to naturally look for the mother. So they're turning to Krishna, they're remembering Gargamani said that this boy is special. By his power, you will be able to cross over all obstacles. So they're remembering Gargamani's words. They've taken shelter of Krishna, and Krishna will save them from forest fire. And Krishna, he's omnipotent. We say God is omnipotent, right? All the potencies are in him at the same time. He doesn't have to externally manifest anything. They are within him. By his will, everything is happening. God, the Lord's eternal potency named Maya is innate in his original form. So Maya is Krishna's original energy. And then again we say, okay, is it Mahamaya, Yogamaya? But his original spiritual energy is there. And like that, he has infinite potency. Infinite. And then different energies are doing different things for him. And he's so doing this effortlessly. It's no effort on Krishna's part. Only by his will, his energies are working for him. Is that okay?
Yes.
Krishna, Krishna, Mahabhaga,
Krishna,
Mahabhaga.
Krishna, Krishna, Mahabhaga.
He Rama Mita Vikrama.
He Raman Vikrama.
Esha Ghora Tamo Vahanes.
Esha Gora Tamovanis.
Tavakan Grasate Hina.
Tavakan Grasate Hina.
Vrindavan's resident said, Krishna, Krishna, O Lord of all opulence, O Rama, possessor of unlimited power, this most terrible fire is about to devour us, your devotees. So they're calling out to Krishna, Lord of all opulence, possessor of unlimited power, save us from this fire. Sudustarana Swanpahi.
Sudustarana Swanpahi.
Kal Agne Surida Prabho.
Kal Agne Surida Prabho.
Na Shaknumas Twach Charanam.
Na Shaknumastvach Charanam.
Santyaktam Akuto Bhayam.
Santyaktum Akuto Bhayam.
O Lord, we are your true friends and devotees. Please protect us from this insurmountable fire of death. We can never give up your lotus feet, which drive away all fear. The residents of Vrindavan told Krishna, if this deadly fire overcomes us, we will be separated from your lotus feet, and this is unbearable for us. Therefore, just so that we can go on serving your lotus feet, please protect us. So they love Krishna so much. They are saying, if we die in the fire, how will we serve you? But we want to continue to serve you. So you please protect us. Taking shelter of lotus feet of Krishna drives away all our fear. If we really want to become fearless, then we need to take shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Itam swajana vaiklavyam.
Itam Swajana Vaiklavyam.
Niriksha jagadishvara.
Niriksha Jagat Ishvara.
Tam agnim abhibhativram.
Tam Agnim Api Bhattivram.
Ananto nanta shakti dre.
Ananto Nanta Shakti Drik.
Seeing his devotees so disturbed, Sri Krishna, the infinite Lord of the universe and possessor of infinite power, then swallowed the terrible forest fire. Thus end the purports of the humble servants of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to the 10th canto, 17th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam entitled The History of Kaliya. So Krishna, the devotees are telling him to save him, and Krishna swallows the forest fire. That's the end of the forest fire. Just swallowed it. This brings us to the end of this chapter. So we heard the history of Kaliya, how he was on Ramanaka Island, then he came to Yamuna, then how the Brajavasis, they're so happy that Krishna's come back, and they're tired, so they just stay at the banks of the Yamuna. And then there is a forest fire, and how Krishna saves them from this forest fire. Do you want to add anything?
Just one question, Shilpaji. So, is there, will there be any anartha from this also, or no?
Let's see. Forest fire, right?
Yeah, forest fire. Will it be also, if sometimes we don't
No
know?
have here. Doesn't say. Kaliya represents unnecessary toxicity and destructive pride. And then straight going to Shankachut.
Not Pralambasur?
So, huh?
Pralambasur, because the next chapter is Pralambasur.
Oh, really? So this is missing. So let's find another one. Okay, so that was in, let's see, ISKCON Desire Tree. I think Forest Fire should have something also, right?
I mean,
Let's
I'm
see.
just thinking maybe.
Yeah, let's see. Our next one is Pralambasur.
Yeah, the next one is Pralambasur.
Okay.
Lord Balram kills Pralambasur. The
Okay,
chapter
let's see.
is.
Okay, yeah. Extinguish the intercommunal discord among Vaishnavas. Extinguishing the forest fire. Intercommunal discord among Vaishnavas. So there may be sometimes some differences within the devotee community. So Krishna takes that away. The forest fire is like that, can destroy what is there already. And what can destroy is that internally there is some, what do you say, controversy between the devotees. So we take shelter of Krishna to save us from this, because it's Kali Yuga after all. Yeah,
So, like, that means that, like, if we have some uh, misunderstandings or some, like views,
that's right.
different views with other devotees, then we can pray to Krishna.
Yeah,
That just like how you swallowed the fire, so can you please swallow all these differences between us? Is it like
that's
that?
right. Yes, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
Krishna will save us from this.
Okay.
Mm.
And then for Kalia, says
Kalya,
brutality and treachery.
brutality and treachery. Yeah, brutality and treachery. And we heard in the earlier,
Brutality. You said unnecessary toxicity and pride, right?
yeah, that was also another explanation. Unnecessary toxicity and too much pride and brutality and treachery. Because he's a snake. He was, for no reason, because of his poison, he was killing others. Right? He had too much poison in him. We heard even the birds couldn't fly above. And pride was he got so proud that he was taking the offerings of Garuda also.
Hmm.
And he was like, nobody can come here. He was upset that Krishna also came into the lake. Brutality and treachery. Brutal with his poison, he was brutal. Treachery, how would we explain treachery? How would we see that? Treachery.
Was he?
Treachery.
Is it that he was really not bothered about anybody?
Well, he wasn't.
Because he didn't give a thought that though he was living in Yamuna, right? He was taking shelter in the sense that he was living in Yamuna, right? But he was not at all bothered that what is happening to Yamuna or the people around or the vegetation, the trees, the life.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. See, yeah, that's true. That's true. So the meaning of treachery is act deliberately betray somebody.
Yeah, so he was betraying
Deliberately.
Yamuna River, right?
Mm.
Deliberately, because he didn't bother at all that उसके
How
जो
to lashes
आसपास
can
में
someone
है.
trust you? Yeah, you can see it that way.
Well, I just thought that way, that because he was residing in Yamuna ji, right? Like kind of like
Yeah,
how when we live with somebody or at their place, then at least we care about
yeah,
them. But
yeah,
then he didn't even bothered. He didn't even care like how Yamuna ji must be feeling or how much toxicity, like how much poison he has produced there, and like the vegetation living there, the fishes, everybody living in Yamuna ji,
yeah, that's true.
and he didn't bothered. So that could be treachery, that he didn't
Yeah.
care for.
Could be. Also could be that he betrayed the trust of all the other serpents and he ate the offering himself.
Okay, so in both the ways, right? We
Yeah.
need to remember it in both the ways. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
you could do it that
Okay.
way
Wow.
too.
Okay.
That he broke the trust of the other snakes. And he was just eating it. So too much toxicity in the heart, so much poison, right? Pride, brutality, treachery. So we have these things in our heart. Pray to Krishna to help us overcome them. Intercommunal discord among Vaishnavas. So praying to Krishna, help us to overcome them. Okay, stop here.
Yeah.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai.
Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare
Jai.
Krishna. Thank you all